YouTube, whip, rambling schizo. Hey, back from the channel. I made a little improvements today. I took the, actually I did it last night. I've been up since like 3 o'clock in the morning. Crazy, I know. But I started rearranging the house at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I made the spare bedroom, where the cat used to keep all his food and litter box and crap, but I made him into an outdoor cat. So I took his room and made it into my office. So as you can see behind me, I got a printer and all kinds of stuff. Biggest thing is what we're going to talk about today. Today we are going to go off the chart and talk about something other than me. Me! Can you believe it? I don't want to talk about me. Oh, yeah. Anyway, okay. There's the thing. I spent 11 months in a county jail. And, the Hillbilly County Jail. The whole time I was there, I only saw 2 black people. And I was there for 11 months. That tells you a little bit. But I won't go into the rules. The unspoken inmate code that the guards don't touch, but you must. The biggest one you have, the very biggest rule, do not steal from another inmate. Steal from your guards, your chaplain, your AA, your NA, your rec. Don't ever steal from another inmate. All it's going to cost is your ass being beat. Being beat! That's what I said. I didn't experience it for myself, but I watched several other people go through the experience, and it was not something I'd want to do. My biggest rule I had, and I was in this pod for 11 months, and it's almost 12 months. And so I was respected because I've been there the longest. But anyway, never sit on somebody's bed because that bed is in their home and their home is that cell, and you just disrespected yourself. My biggest thing I had to deal with in jail was people sitting in my chair. Yeah, I claimed it, my chair. I put my towel on it every morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'd have a good seat to watch the morning news. And the county jail I was locked up in would let you out at 5 a.m., 9 a.m., and 9:30, I think it is. Something like that. I always went out first at 5 a.m. No one else was out there. So I got my shower and all that kind of good stuff. Another one is, don't walk into an inmate cell. Knock. You don't know what they're doing inside that cell. He could be having his junk in his hand playing. Knock and just wait till you hear hello. The space right outside of this cell is called your front porch. It's sacred. Don't sit on people's front porches unless you're asked. Or you have asked. And it sounds silly, doesn't it? But I've seen a lot of people get their butt kicked over laying in front of laying in someone's front porch. Mind your business. What do I mean? Don't jump in on other people's conversations. It's none of your business. None at all. Gambling and drugs. Both are everywhere in jail. If I wanted to get high, trip out for a few days, it cost me $2. 2 ramen noodles. Ha! Trust me, I know. But gambling will get you so far behind and paying people back that you'll never get out of the hole. It's like a whirlpool you just keep jumping into. Before you gamble, make sure you have enough to up front that you gamble with, not what you think you might have. Stay away from the drugs. That'll get you in debt quicker than anything. So stay away from the drugs. Don't trust anyone, not even your cellie, not even a chaplain or CO, because everybody's got a story to tell. So keep your stories to yourself. Don't give them ammunition. Don't hold things. Don't hold things for other people. So that means if you got a boyfriend and you want to sit next to you at the breakfast table, lunch table, dinner table, you put your towel on his seat. Don't do that. It just pisses people off. Really, it does. Here's a big one. This is a real big one. Don't share your personal information with people you meet in jail. Why? Because you'll be out one day, hopefully. So will they. Do you really want to associate with criminals after you get out of jail and on probation? I was in jail for 11 months, and I was on probation for 3 years. 2.5 years, actually, because I got sentenced 5 years probation, and at 2.5 years I got it cut. So, I've been out a while. What else? Clean your cell. Keep your cellmate nice. And that means wash the floors. Get on your hands and knees and wash the floors. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Every cellie I had hated me. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and mop the floors every day. I was the first one to get up and get the bucket, so it's nice clean water. I mopped the floors, made my bed so you can bounce a quarter off of, and clean the toilet up. Your toilet and your sink are one big thing. You don't want nasty shit, so you clean it up. Another biggie. Do not, and I'm going to say again, do not change the TV channel without getting a consensus of everybody else in the room. I know from my experience, I like to watch The Big Bang Theory. And seemed like it came on at like 7 o'clock. And it seemed like every time they would come on, someone would try up there and try to change the channel. Well, that didn't fly with me. I ended up in the hole 3 different times over my TV shows. I did, no shit. Don't disrespect the other inmates. Disrespect the guards, the police. Just don't disrespect your fellow inmates. Don't let, it's a big one too, don't let people borrow stuff off you with the intent that they'll pay you back on commissary day. Unless you're a store, an inmate store. And then if you get one of your Fritos, when commissary day comes, they owe you 2 bags back. If that makes sense. Yeah. It's easy to get way far in debt by borrowing from your fellow inmates. Never remove an inmate's stuff from a day room unless you're asked to. Clean your mess up. Don't leave it for the porters. If you make a break, a meal, prison meal on the table using ramen and whatever have you, make sure that table is spick and span by the time you leave it. If not, you will know. Never call CO into the dorm for any freaking reason. You'll get labeled as a snitch, and life's over with you. Life's over. But Like I always say, though, life's beautiful. Live it, love it, live it, love it, learn it. Life's beautiful. And another thing is, don't talk to the COs, the police. If they ask you a question, simple answer, yes or no. If you get to see, people get to see you talking to the police, COs, they're going to think that you're snitching. Well, that's not how it happens. And I said about gambling, yeah. Make sure you get the money up front before you start playing poker. I ran a poker table in county for about 6 months, and I got paid pretty well for it. I would get probably a soup a hand. It's $1 a hand. But when people get in debt and they can't afford to pay you, there's only one thing to do. That's to beat the living crap out of them. And I went to the hole several times because of that. I made my reputation well known in county jail. Keep your eyes to yourself. What's that mean? Don't look. If two guys are going to go to the bathroom and start a fight, or go to the shower and start a fight, don't look over there. Because all you're going to do is get attention to them, and guards will come in, bust them up, and take them, put them in the hole for nothing, and didn't even get a chance to do anything. So, people, live life, love it, learn it, live it. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the big bell, and the like. Thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment area, and I will address them as soon as possible. And may we be in hell 1 hour before the devil knows we're dead whips out.